Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are back on Forza Horizon 4 and we've just received our new Forzathon of the week. Just checking up on the Forzathon shop, we've got the Forza Edition car there and we've got the unique Forzathon shop vehicle. Now of course this is a community selected car, so obviously through social media the community has chosen the Porsche to come back. So if you haven't got one, I would recommend you getting it now, as you may not be able to get one again for a long time. So, yeah, try and get one if you can. So, moving on to the actual Forzathon itself, and I can't remember where we've got to go for this. Well, I don't remember where it is. Welcome back page, there we go. Go stay frosty with that Forzathon. Perfect, right. So here is the Forzathon of this week. It's a tough cookie to win 100 Forzathon points. So first of all, you need to own and drive a sports utility hero vehicle. So we jump out of here, go back to my garage. Let's filter them out, see which ones we've got. I think the best ones are the Range Rover. I can't remember. I think it's the Range Rover and the Jag and the Jeeps and I can't remember which it is. They're the best ones, but of course we can find out here. Sports utility heroes, here we go. So we've got the X5, the Durango, the F-Pace, the Cherokee, the other Cherokee, the Urus, the Range Rover, the Cayenne, the other Cayenne, and the Touareg. Or the Touareg, how you pronounce it. The newest one here is the Durango, the Trackhawk, or the Cayenne. I didn't realise there were so many 2018 ones. I think the Cayenne would be a good one, as it's a Porsche, so it should be quite quick. Well, the Durango and the Trackhawk aren't that slow. Of course, it is winter as well, so you need big fat tyres for the snow, theoretically. So, let's jump out of here and take a look at what we need to do next. Let's just jump into Horizon Solo here. Yeah, you're in Horizon Solo. I'll stay in Horizon Solo then. So where are we going? We're going to the welcome back. We've got to go to the Winter Forzathon. So we've got to click the bucket. So throw your weight around and use your sports utility hero to earn 10 bin man skills. Handily, we're in the city, so there's going to be quite a few bins to smash into. I jump into third person just to make it easier. Have a bin there. A bin here. I don't think it's going to take very long to do this one. A bin there. Knock them slightly. I don't want to ruin the skill chain. All missed bins. There's loads of them here, look. Smash! There's lots of places to put your litter before smashing. I see another one. Target acquired. Ooh. I see one there. Yeah, I think there's along here, there's quite a few. Digging in the right gear is a good idea. Surprised I didn't lose that skill chain then. Just missed loads there. I'm too frightened I'm going to ruin your skill chain. Like that. I don't know whether it counts if you do ruin your skill chain or not. But it doesn't matter, because we've got plenty of bins to smash into around here. We've been a complete litter bug. Dang. Any more? Well, that was a bit too close for a wall for my liking. Not really gelling with this Porsche's gearbox today. I was really sticking it in the wrong gears quite a lot. Well, that should be 2 down at least. Hey, there we go, kick the bucket. So of course the best place to be is around Edinburgh Castle way. So head around here, there's tons and tons of bins to hit. So let's move on to the next stage of this Forzathon. It's quite a simple one this time, I think. Go for some sports and recreation and win 3 cross-country circuit events with your Sport Utility Hero vehicle. Alright, so that's going to be simple enough. I chose a good car for this. So if we jump over here, we go to cross-country here, and it's the circuit one, so these ones here. Now I could either do that one 3 times, or you could do 3 separate ones. It depends on what you fancy doing. Now I was lucky enough to win this car for a wheel spin. Well, I'd had looked at them on the auction site for a long time, and they were going for a stupid amount of money. I saw one go for 20 million credits. 20 million on this thing. Now, I like to have every single car in the game, but I'm not going to spend 20 million on one of these. Just head over here to this race. Right, so we're going to do it solo. We just use the Horizon one, won't worry about creating our own one. I think that'll take even longer. Well, I'll say that and it takes forever to load. I think we may use different cars for each race as well. They might just sort of vary it a little bit, so we go in the Jag next, or maybe the Durango, something like that. Oh, that's some huge brake calipers on that Porsche. Need it, the size of it. So let's quickly go around here. Swine. He wants to follow the roads, this is what I normally do. I follow the roads, I don't go off road. It's getting quite tight this road. I've got the stability control off. Just makes the handling so much better. I used to have the stability control on this game anyway. I turned it off in Horizon 3 because I thought it didn't make any difference. I thought, oh, it doesn't make any difference the way it handled. I'll just change it and gain extra credits out of it. But obviously in this game it seems to have made quite a bit of a difference. And when I was doing the Goliath race in my Forzathon, with the stability control on, it was horrible. Did not want to go around bends at all. Like you'd turn the wheel miles before a corner and it would just keep on going straight, just understeer, like it had no steering wheel. It was absolutely horrible, and I thought, you know what, my last resort before I buy the Alpha 8C credit boost car, I'll just turn the stability control off, and wow, did that make such a difference. Such a difference indeed. Like when you actually turn the steering wheel, the car actually turned. It didn't just carry on straight. So it was so much better. I think the fastest I've done the Goliath race so far, I've only been doing the Goliath race for a week, so I haven't really got that much skill in it. The fastest I did it was 9 minutes and 22 seconds, which I thought was pretty good. But I think one of the best cars to actually use in the Goliath race is the McLaren F1 GT. I think that's the only car that can go around the Goliath race in under 7 minutes. That's a pretty quick car. Yeah, that was a quite tragic understeer going on there, especially with the Christmas trees. Yeah, that was quite tragic understeer. That's how long I was turning that wheel for, it just wasn't doing anything. That's probably due to this weather and four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive always has a trouble with understeer. A bit more planted on the road, so when you are going around a corner, eventually when the car turns, you won't sort of lose your control as much, but when actually going around the corner, the steering wheel is not as, what's the word I'm after, more responsive? That's probably a good word to use. too bad, quite neat, and through the finish line. I think I've got my the driver tiles or the AI rivals are set to above average, I think I remember. So they're quite reasonable. When you're doing the Goliath race, it's quite nice to have decent but not too hard driver tiles, because if you're doing it for a whole entire hour and then you lose at the end, that's rather aggravating. Right, so let's just do this race again, I think. Let's just quickly double check that it has actually counted the fact that I've done it, otherwise we'll do the 3 races with nothing. Right, that's cool. So if we come out of here, go into the race that's all the way over there somehow. Go in solo again, lone wolf, and I think we'll go in the Jag because it sounds nice. I hate the way the F-Pace looks, but it sounds good. I can't say I really like any SUV, to be honest. There's some of them alright, ones that actually designed for the job, like a Range Rover, has all the tools and the equipment available for doing off-road. Like, it's got all these like cameras underneath the car, so you can see like where the rocks are, whether it's going to hit the chassis or not. Cars like this, I just don't see the purpose of, because look at the size of the tyres. Like, they're just normal road tyres. They're just not going to do anything off-road. So why don't you just buy a saloon instead, like the XE? Sounds good, and it actually has a purpose of doing what it's meant to do. But then again, I haven't been told the purpose of an SUV, so maybe there is a pure purpose for one. But I don't know at the moment. Whoa. Now weirdly, when in automatic, I seem to remember with this car, when you've got the gearbox in automatic, it will go all the way down to the end of the dial, of the rev dial. I'll show you what I mean here. So it will go all the way down to there. Well, I change about there-ish. So as soon as it sort of goes red, I'll change it. It's like as soon as I hit the red line, really. Which is what you're supposed to do. Why is my car going so slow? Come on. It feels like it's been bogged down. What's going on? I'll probably run over something. Turn! Also, I just watched a video about this game earlier this afternoon, and apparently we're getting a new update for this game, which I knew we were going to get. I think it was on the 22nd, I seem to remember. I predicted it was going to be on the 22nd, because generally they update. Game companies seem to update their games on Tuesdays, like GTA and Forza Horizon 3, they updated the game on Tuesdays, so I assume it's going to be on Tuesdays. And if you are a car pass holder, you find out that the last set of 2 cars is on the 18th. So obviously 4 days later, which is the Tuesday, you'll get a DLC, so we get the updated car pass cars. Now of course, the amount of car pass cars we get is limited. I think it was until February, I think it is. I think it was like 21 weeks or something. So in total, I think it goes all the way up until February. And after that, I think we'll start getting proper DLC packs, because they're going to try and milk out the car pass before they can start adding proper DLC packs into the game. But I'm hoping they're going to add them both at the same time, so you get even more cars. Judging by Forza Motorsport 7's current sort of status, is the fact that it's still being updated even though this game's come out, which makes me think this game's going to be updated until like Motorsport 8's come out, and it can be stopped. I don't know, whenever Motorsport 7 sort of stops after the release of the next Forza game is when they'll stop this game, the support for this game, let's say. But then again, they have changed their strategy with this game, this series in fact. They've actually tried to make it as sort of after game friendly as possible. So like after you completed the game, you still got things to do. Like later on, they're gonna keep updating the game so we get more stories, more races, more things to do effectively, which I'm all for because I paid £80 for this game. I really want to make the most out of it, get the money I actually paid for it back in terms of entertainment. Right, so we've got one more race to do. I'm not quite sure which one to do it in. The Twarak seemed pretty quick. We'll do this one, so the BM, the Durango, the two Jeeps, they look pretty much no different apart from the front bumper really. The Urus, don't like the way that looks. The Range Rover I quite like. Ooh, I don't know what to go for. Let's not filter it. Let's do it by class. Let's see which one's the best one. Jaguar's one of the worst. So the Jeep is one of the best. You see the difference in all the launch on the track hold. You know what? We'll go for that. Now I think this being the track hold, I think this is one you win from doing cross-country races. So I think it's like level 5, I think I remember. You get this car free, so I would definitely do that. The other Grand Cherokee, on the other hand, though, that one is a wheel spin only one. I think it's a wheel spin limited one. So make sure. Well, if you don't have one, if you're lucky enough to get from a wheel spin, keep checking the auction. I keep forgetting I need to stop talking through the loading screens because, of course, I'm going to get done for copyright again, about the 5th time. Whoa, where am I going? I fell asleep for a minute. I've seen that thing about the copyright. Yeah, because what's happened is lately, this game does not let you turn the music off, which I think is the most pathetic thing ever, because some of the music gets so repetitive in this game, and I just don't like it. I just want to turn it off, but you can't. So, of course, I get annoyed when going through loading screens, because I keep having to listen to that horrible, nasty music. And then, during my videos, I get copyrighted for them, so that really is not very YouTube friendly at all. The only thing I need to do really is to stop talking during loading screens, and then when the copyright claim comes up, I can then sort of purge the song from my video, and then it'll get rid of all the sound, so that I can get rid of the copyright. Well, to be honest, the copyright's not much of a problem because I don't get paid for YouTube anyway, so it don't make any difference to me per se. I just have to keep getting these copyright claims, and it's just not very nice to look at. Also, the next thing I'm going to do when Forza car pass cars come out is now I've got my own little test track, so I can then time the laps and see which one's the fastest car and all that sort of thing, like I would do in GTA really, but I'm going to do it for Horizon 4 instead, because now GTA seems to be pretty dead. It's catastrophic understeer. That didn't really help me, to be honest, did it really? That's a big drop. I didn't realise how much of a drop that was. know we've got some bin man skills. What we needed earlier. And bin. We are done. So now we've got to move on to the next step, which I don't know what that is. $15,000 credits, not bad though. Oh, so close to winning that horn. Whoop-de-doo. Right, so now let's have a look what we've got to do next. So get out of the way, earn 10 trading paint skills in total with your sports utility hero. I thought we got a trading paint earlier when that driver time come up. I think the best place to go for that is the motorway again. But what I might do first of all is change my car. Just do something a little bit different. I do like these seasons sort of thing. I think it's cool to sort of jazz up the game every couple of weeks or so, but the winter's a little bit disappointing. I was expecting there to be loads of snow on the ground and like also like the snowy physics to be completely different than it would be when it's dry. So your car doesn't really slide around a lot in the snow, which unlike when you was played on Blizzard Mountain in Horizon 3, there was a few like ice spots on the ground, so when you drove over the ice spot your wheels would start spinning. So that was really good, where this doesn't really have that, which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. I think the next car we should go in is the Range Rover. That's quite an all-rounder car, so we'll go in there, do the trading paint, and then we've done the Forzathon. Now, of course, I've already got the GT3, so I won't be buying that again. But of course, if you don't have one, I recommend you do buy one. Because next time they do a community event thing, we might not get that car back for a very long time. Right, so let's get out of this speed zone where no chance of getting any trading paint through this, apart from on that wall up front. It's a shame they got rid of the crackles on this car when you let go of the accelerator. They got that sort of backfire instead. In Horizon, we had Horizon 3, I should say. We had some really nice backfire, well not backfires, but crackles, I should say. Really, when you let go of the accelerator. Why are you braking like that for? Trading paint's not that easy to do. It's like a strategic crash. Aha. Not bad. There's another one. At least 2 down from that bit. I think that was the wrong angle, I couldn't really that mini was a bit too mini. Whoa. I'm missing them all. It's a good slalom skills, but not good for trading paint. How many have I done so far? Nope, not that one. This one. 5, so we're halfway through already. Not bad at all. Yeah, that was a bit of a crash, that one. I say that should be a trading paint. Too many of them came at once. Right, let's try and see if we can get them on this side. No, that was a crash. I think trading paint, isn't it? think we've got to get in front of this lot and then spin round on the other side of the road. If not, we might have to try this. Oh, close. How much I don't like deliberately slashing out the Range Rover. This car's pretty good. It's quite agile and the brakes are really good, especially in these conditions. Hey, tough cookie. Completed. So that's 100 Forza points to me. Perfect. So that means we've got enough points to buy the Porsche if you need to. Well, try if you can to do some daily challenges and get them out of the way so you can get some money and build it all together. Well, I say money, I mean Forza points. Get it together and then you can start buying these unique cars, because if you keep saving up, you'll be able to afford these cars when they come up. We've got 8 rare cars. I think it's 8 of them coming up. Maybe 4. No, it's 8 car pass cars. 4 unique Forzathon shop cars coming after the next update on the 20th. So keep saving up and hopefully you'll be able to afford some of these nice rare cars. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this video. There's your tutorial how to do it. That's the best way how I've done it. I just literally showing you how to do it. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you found it helpful and useful and entertaining. And I will see you tomorrow when the 2 car pass cars come out, and we'll take a look at them. Maybe do a couple of lap times and see which is the better car. So, see you then. Bye.